Hi everyone, my name is Jay Ma. I am with Oz Arab Media. I'm so excited today because it's Coffee with Tony Burke. We're going to ask a few community members about how they feel about this event. Come with me. Hi Tony, how are you today?
Really well, J-Mo. Great to see you.
Great to see you. I know we meet a little bit earlier before. I'm just so excited to have you here in the community.
Oh no, it's great. I live in Punchbowl.
Okay.
So Bankstown's always been part of my life, and now for it to be part of the area that I represent, I couldn't be happier.
I'm the chairman of Bankstown RSL, which means that I lead the board that governs this club. What we do is we decide on the policy, the opportunities that this club has for its members, and importantly the procedures and focuses that need to be in place to make this club a better place and grow into the community's needs.
So I guess my first question for you is, how important is events like this to you?
We're having Tony Burke, the Minister for Home Affairs, the Minister for the Arts and the Minister for Immigration in our club, our humble RSL club for Bankstown. Is a great privilege, and we're very, very happy to have him come in and take time out with our community today in this club.
Very honoured to have Tony Burke here today and to join the board to welcome him as our new local MP, and it's wonderful to see and explain to him and introduce the things that we do and the amount of community support that we do provide as an RSL club. We are, in the corner of the Bankstown section, but we are very mighty. And we welcome all kinds of diverse community who, want to be part of us. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Today, obviously, we had Tony Burke here this morning, having coffee and some food. What did you serve him, first of all?
So at first I served some sliders and just some wraps, and then I got told that he was actually gluten-free, so I just quickly, lucky for us, we have the option for low gluten-free bread, so I just made him a chicken pastrami salad sandwich.
Amazing, that sounds delicious. Now Tony, I want to ask you, how important is it for you to have events like this to connect with the community?
One of the things that I love about being the local MP is you never stop learning. You never stop learning. I've just had some coffees with people out at George's Hall, where they've been taking me through some of their challenges. I'm now having another meeting here at Bankstown. Doesn't matter how many meetings you have in the cabinet room in Canberra or with world leaders around the region, you've got to make sure that you're constantly just sitting down and listening to locals and learning.
Did you enjoy Tony Burke's company?
Yes, well, Tony's has just become our local member, so the boundaries have changed. So we've gone from Jason Clare to Tony. So Tony just came here today to say hello, and we've met Tony before, but not as our local member. So it was just about, saying good day.
It means a lot because we only see politicians on TV.
Yes.
And I've known Tony on and off for quite a number of years, and we've been on committees together. Even his kids went to the same school as mine, primary school. So,
what does events like this mean to you?
It means that we're connecting and we're building that community bond with our local MPs, with our local businesses, our local patrons, and all those, our membership, just to have that connection and the building that relationship that we can to make our area much better and bigger.
The fact that Tony's taken time to come out here today in his busy schedule really highlights the importance of this club to our local community and to our local family of Bankstown.
Yeah, I can definitely feel like you care about the community so much.
We're all in this together. We're all in this together, and I always think our part of Sydney is the best example and the example to the rest of the nation of what multiculturalism can be.
Yes.
Of the fact that people can come from all around the world, very different views of a whole lot of international issues, and we get here and we just work together to build a really strong community.
And throughout your career, could you sort of tell me what's sort of like a turning point for yourself throughout your politics career?
Look, can I tell you one that even happened last week?
Yes, please. Yes.
So there's a show on the ABC.
Yes.
You can watch it on iView called The Piano. And my wife and I, we were watching it, and we got to episode 3.
Yes.
And it was a Palestinian family. and the husband, Baher, starts playing the piano, and he starts talking, and he mentions that they've only recently come from Gaza.
Oh wow, okay.
And I thought, oh, hang on. And so I did some research, I called some people, and they were one of the families that I'd given a humanitarian visa for. And so last week, I went down to Melbourne, and I went to their home. And Baher played the piano for me in his home, and I met his wife and his 3 beautiful daughters. And we signed the paperwork, and they're all about to become permanent residents.
Wow.
And to some people who, and I guess that's an example. I hadn't met him. I'd had an understanding of their family's plight.
Yes.
We had tried to give them, sanctuary here in Australia.
Yes.
And now they've got a home in Australia for as long as they want.
What a heartwarming story. I think it's definitely moments like that that's so special, because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's right. And for Baher, his piano in Gaza no longer exists. It's been blown up along with his home. But he's got a piano there in Melbourne. He played a traditional Palestinian piece for me. And I look at moments like that, and it's just a reminder that there's a lot of anger in politics, there's a lot of outrage back and forth.
Yes.
But those moments of humanity, of compassion, and of just when we hold out the hand of friendship to each other, that's when we're at our best.
I can really hear that you're so passionate about the community.
Well, I'm a veteran, so I did 6.5 years in the Air Force, so I am quite compassionate about service, remembering our service people and helping those that have come home and are suffering, so it's been a big commitment.
Is there certain questions that's in your mind that you would like to ask Tony Burke?
Well, what I've been asking him is how can we support the great work that he already does for our community. Tony's electorate has changed. The seat of Watson is now moved into Greater Bankstown, and we want to communicate the opportunities that this club brings to community at large. And we open our doors, our house, our club, our community, our family to Tony Burke.
Obviously, growing up here in Australia, as a little girl, when I was growing up, I never really see any representation on screen, right? So I want to ask you this question: how important it is to you to see diversity in film and TV on screen?
I'm passionate about it and always have been. For the very simple reason, if what people see on the screen has to speak to them.
Yes.
And multicultural Australia is not a subset or a minority group. Multicultural Australia and modern Australia are the same thing.
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Is there any government programs, or are you actually doing something towards?
Yeah, so it's actually at the heart of the cultural policy. So we launched a cultural policy called Revive, and all of the principles I've just gone through, in fact some of the words that I've just articulated are there word for word in the cultural policy. And that's because we want to make sure that the child growing up knows they belong.
Yes.
And if everything that you're seeing on your screen, or that's on stage, or the people being promoted are only, well, not reflecting your suburb, your area, then we're missing something.
Yes.
And the whole purpose of government funding is to make sure that we're capturing the nation. Bankstown has the biggest poetry gathering in Australia.
Wow.
The Bankstown Poetry Slam. So for people who love poetry, there's no bigger gathering in the whole of the nation than right here. And that's where I think we need to always remember that the arts isn't just about the Opera House.
No.
It's not just about the CBD. Australia is now preparing to send to the Venice Biennale, the biggest gathering of visual artists in the world, Khaled Sabsabi, who's from the area, and he's going to be Australia's representative together with Michael D'Agostino as the curator. And they're going to tell a story of Western Sydney. And that's where I think when we talk about the arts as, the arts, sometimes it sounds too distant. But I work on the basis that every story has its place.
Yes.
There's a place for every story and a story for every place. And we need to make sure that we're telling that, because that's how we get to see our own stories,
Yes.
we get to learn about each other, and it's how the rest of the world gets to know us.
I hope you all feel inspired now, because I certainly am, to have minister like Tony Burke to really just so passionate and care about the community. It's so amazing. Make sure you guys follow Oz Arab Media for more updates, and I will see you guys again very soon. Again, my name is Jay Ma, and I hope you have an amazing day.